I'm ready. We can get it on.
We can get it on. Nowhere I belong.
Is where I belong.
Whoa! Welcome to Soft Launch episode 50! Hey! Clap it up. It's a milestone episode. The softies are here. We are not in the clear. We have been debating on what to do for episode 50 to give you guys the best, most fun, special experience. I know we mentioned having a drunk episode because those are always fun. Yeah. And we just went ahead and we did the absolute opposite.
Yeah.
You guys are getting...
You're getting me at my worst.
You're getting a hangover episode.
Yeah.
You're getting just... Consider yourself lucky Samantha put a face on.
Yeah.
If Samantha didn't care about what the comments had to say in any reel that she posted, she would have given you guys nothing, and you would have, and it would have been fine.
No. Yeah, I was gonna put nothing on my face or anything.
Yeah.
But then I know if we cut up a clip, that'll be the one that goes viral.
That'll be the only one that goes viral. It'll be. We won't say anything that gets anybody upset. It'll just be a bunch of people telling you, "Damn,
this bitch is ugly."
Yeah, son. But you're not. You're beautiful, and so are you guys. And thank you for being here for the 50th episode of Soft Launch. We're super happy to be here. I'm JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we're just gonna get right into it, man, because what we have is about an hour, and even more importantly than that, what we have is a limited supply of energy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to be very, very efficient with it, and there's no way to do that better than jumping right into our first segment.
One thing about we,
and one thing about us. We had an eventful last weekend, started by a very fun wedding that we went to. And you want to talk about that first?
Yes, my cousin got married on Thursday. Shout out to Nicole and Mike.
Shout out Nicole and Mike out this motherfucker. They had such a nice wedding.
It was beautiful.
It was in Jersey City. If they fucking had newspapers.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I've never seen no shit like that.
Multiple pages. That was really cool. They had like a lot of nice little touches that I've not seen before. That was really nice.
It was cool. It was nice to get like a first-hand view of beautiful things that I never want to see at my wedding.
Oh my God, yeah. Like I love that. Like I love experiencing it as a guest. For other people,
yeah.
But for me,
oh no way.
You'll just hear about it in the newspaper.
Yeah, you'll hear about it in the papers, the funny papers. Yeah, no, there's no shot. But it was really beautiful. The food is great. The music was fun. It was great.
Yeah,
we had
a great time.
I bought a suit from Zara 2 days before the wedding.
Yeah. Well, of course.
No, well, to be fair to me, Samantha only told me that the wedding was coming like 6 months in advance. And if you want me to get something done in a timely fashion, the one thing you can't do is make me feel like I have time.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to make it seem urgent, but you also can't nag me about it.
Yeah.
So you have to find a perfect balance of like a gentle push without making me feel like, I have mad time. And it's I'm just going to go ahead and say it's your fault for not finding that perfect balance.
Yeah, I was going to say the perfect balance, the perfect time is also not 3 months before, 2 months before, 3 weeks before.
Yes.
Yeah, because I kept reminding you consistently. Yeah. So there was no perfect time. It doesn't exist. You are the problem.
No, wrong. I disagree. There's a perfect time, and a partner who really loves me would have found it, honestly. If I can find the clit, you can find the perfect time to kind of nudge me to do tasks that need getting done that I'm putting off. All right, so, is it easy to make you come? No. Is it easy to make me commit to doing tasks? No, but we figure a way to do it. Because we're in love and we're partners.
Okay.
And, so I got a suit 3 days before the wedding. And honestly, my real problem is that because the suit ended up coming out fine and everything ended up working out, I will do this again.
Do it again. And I thought the same thing.
Because I did defeat procrastination.
I was waiting for you to be like super annoyed, and it kind of didn't happen. I was like, son of a bitch, now it's just forever.
I know, I hate it.
You found a suit that fit. It fit almost perfect.
I don't think I could have picked a better color.
No.
Like I couldn't have dreamt a better pink. That's my favorite pink.
Yeah.
So the suit looked great. It was a little bit baggy around the pants, but honestly, felt fine. I felt like I looked fine. I was comfortable. I was underdressed. I felt because it was black tie. So many people were in tuxes.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I felt a little bit underdressed, but I know I looked nice.
Yeah. No, you looked great, and it wasn't a black tie. Thank you. It wasn't a black tie event.
I thought it was black tie.
It was black tie optional. I didn't.
Well, motherfuckers made it seem like there was only one option. It was to come in a fucking
like
tux.
all my cousins, right? Well, like Vince and them, they were like in the wedding, so they wore that. That's different.
That's true.
But that was like the only ones. I think it's Andrew wore its tux.
He walked up though. Andrew walked
did too.
Up
so then that's what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it was a great wedding, but it was on a Thursday, so like did I drink?
Some wine.
I drink. Yeah, actually, I was a little tipsy.
Yeah, you had some wine. You were like, oh, I don't want to drink. Maybe some wine. Let's go ask him for some white wine. And then I asked him for some white wine, and it's Chardonnay. So I was like, this is the worst fucking wine. But You know how my baby beat.
Yeah. So I had a couple of glasses of wine because even though I hated it, I didn't want to change. I just couldn't think of what I wanted, and I was like, whatever, just give me wine.
Yeah.
And then I felt like a little tipsy, and then I smoked a little bit. We got home so late.
I know.
And then I had to work the next day.
And
which
the Ubers were pricey.
Yo, we spent so much money because we should have stayed in a hotel.
We really should have, honestly.
I didn't realize it was
I didn't realize either. I
expensive.
heard Jersey City. I'm like, it's going to be 20 there, 20 back. And it was the opposite.
Yeah, it was like 100.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Each way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really fun wedding, but then I had to work on Friday, but then music to my ears. I like sign on and I see my boss was out of office.
Come on, dog. That's how you draw it up right there. That is a perfect way to start a long weekend of celebration and joy that you know was coming, because as difficult as it was for you to even be online that next day, it could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse. He was out of office. I was on the couch.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
I took multiple naps that day.
Yeah, he was out of office. You were out of
No, I didn't. This is all.
Yeah. That would only be true if you worked at Cunt University. That's staying in, and I'm not going to say any names. That's just funny. You didn't write it.
Yeah.
The person who's responsible for it, trust me, they have been dealt with. Okay, so everything is fine. We're not worried. No. Everything's cleared. We're ready to go. We're having a good time. It's episode 50. We're trying to give you guys a family-friendly episode, and when we say you guys, we're trying to give ourselves no work to do tomorrow. And when I say ourselves, JC doesn't want to edit.
Yeah.
JC doesn't want to edit, so I'm going to be on my best behavior, and Samantha's going to have to watch that fucking mouth, or she can.
You can suck my fucking dick.
And I just remembered the buttons exist, so I'm having a great time.
You understand?
What it is, the only way it could ever be. But we had a great wedding on Thursday. We got a couple pictures. Maybe we'll try to post some, man. We should post some of those pictures.
Probably not. I hate all the
you know what we should
pictures.
do? We're going to post all those pictures on the Patreon. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to post all the pictures from the wedding on the Patreon, www.patreon.com/the seizure I'm having.
Yeah.
/soft launch. $5 a month. You guys can see all the pictures from us at this wedding. We looked amazing. Everybody looked great.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Santos clan for making me welcome and making me feel good. I had a great time with your family.
It was a great time. Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate you saying that. And then Friday was fucked. And I had nothing. Like I had nothing in me.
I was like,
Friday.
did we have sex Friday? I don't think we had sex on Friday, because you said you were fucked. I was like, bitch, by who?
No, I mean like I was fucked up.
Bitch,
like,
wrong bitch. Now you weren't fucked up, but you have me fucked up. Don't ever fucking misrepresent our sex life here on this
Your
podcast.
reaction was like the one when the can moved for me. You're like,
that's a classic. I still got to make that clip.
yeah, that's it's hysterical.
Friday I kind of forget what was
Friday
going on.
you met
Friday.
up with your friends.
Oh yeah, I met up with Chike and Armani at midday in Soho.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was cool. And then
and
that
I
night we
could
just had
not be
shows.
bothered. No, I had no shows, and I was like, I'm gonna go out and like try to. And then I felt like shit, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stay my ass home, and I did. I stood home and I recovered.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we had our soft launch show.
Yes, we had another big milestone in our life, which this weekend is marked by massive milestone.
Yeah.
It was our year anniversary show of Soft Launch. We've been doing the live show for a full year, and we're very proud of ourselves. We didn't sell out, but it's okay.
No,
because we had a great show. The people that were there, we honestly, and we've been
best audiences.
We've been blessed with very good audiences lately. And granted, you and I are getting a lot better at what we do on the stage together. But like, I feel like the last 4 or 5 months we have been blessed with audiences so excited to be there, so excited to have a good time, whether they came here on purpose to see us, which we had plenty of people, or they came by happenstance because it was a 5 o'clock show. But we had a great time. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to both of your parents.
Both my parents came. First time they came.
Was that the first time they came?
To a soft launch. They had never seen it before.
What?
Yeah, that was the first one. That was their first one.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, so they had never seen it, and they were like, "That was so much fun."
Oh my god, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense why I wasn't nervous. I'm like, they'd both seen this before. I don't know why I thought they'd been there before.
And I had we drank a matcha before, and
we drank 2 matchas before.
Yeah,
and
I was fucking charged up, man. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so anxious. Like before we got on stage, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's a small audience, it's gonna be shitty. My parents are gonna see me do a shitty show. Like, I was like, ugh. And then we got on stage, and JC took it away. Like he picked up where I was falling short, and like turned it on immediately when we got on stage, and then I immediately fell right into it. I was like, oh, we're totally fine. Like, and then we had, I feel like one of our best up tops.
I think that was our best up top.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, that one felt. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like we were getting laughs at. Not that we didn't deserve it. I was like, oh, these are either all of our people or they really like us.
Yeah.
But as we've been comics for a couple years now. You know what it's like to perform for your people. It's not like they don't make it that easy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost, I hate it.
Yeah, and they feel weird because they don't know what to do. Like even if the most supportive friend, you know, they want to see you do a certain level of stuff, and sometimes they've seen you already. Yeah. But it was really fun for them because it's a perfect thing for people that know us to come to. So if you're a friend and you listen to this podcast,
you should come to this.
You should like feel very comfortable that you're not wasting time or just being supportive, because you get probably the best experience that you could possibly get coming to watch us. Yeah. Because you've probably seen both of us go up a million times. Yeah. But so every time we step on stage together, it's different.
It's totally different. And it's so much fun. I'm having so much fun doing it.
Yeah. It's a blast.
Yeah. Like on Saturday, it was really like a high for me. I felt, and like, same shit like last time. Like we had a show with a little bit of people last year, and then Mandy showed up with
same thing
with the thing, and then we had I had just like a bad feeling. Not that we had more people than we did last time, but it wasn't as much. And then Mandy shows up again. Yeah, and we
gotta give a huge shout out to Mandy's son, because Mandy has been listening to us for a long time. She's been coming to our shows for a long time. And I made a joke about her, and I didn't even realize. Sometimes I talk about, like, that's why I love our fans, people who consider themselves fans of the show, because they can take a joke and they're mad funny about it. I told her that because she crochets, she needs therapy, and she just crocheted an even bigger rocket than she did the first time, and it's fucking massive. It actually makes me insecure penis-wise.
An emotional support rocket, they said.
Yeah, and this is literally what we need, and it's beautiful. You can see the fucking fire coming out the bottom.
I love it.
She stepped it up. Shout out to Mandy, and she also like crocheted Samantha some
2 purses,
beautiful purses.
And I was absolutely killing it yesterday. And we got no pictures of it because it was just absolutely wasted.
Yeah, we'll get to that
but I was
in a little
on
bit.
These hoes.
But we're gonna post pictures of the purses here. Yeah, and then we're gonna put a link to Mandy's Instagram where you guys can
order your
really
own
and custom orders. And you know, she's not an official sponsor, but she's officially the fucking best because she kills it every fucking time. So shout out to Mandy, and shout out to Julio, who came through and was mad cool about
and then came to my next show.
Yeah, shit. Finally, you guys see your next show. Yeah, amazing. So shout out to Mandy and Julio. Shout out to both of your parents. Yes. Shout out to my dog Foots. Shout out to Chico. Chico bought like his sister and a bunch of people. Like everybody that came through felt like we had a special connection with, and they all had a great time.
So and
then lastly, most importantly, we got to give a big shout out to our girl Mia.
Yes.
Who, happy belated birthday. Mia told us in an Instagram reel comment that she was gonna come see us for her birthday. And she pulled up, and she was about to fucking go unshouted out because she didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And shout out to her man, whose name I forgot because I'm bad socially, and I was just thinking about the next thing that I was going to say in our conversation. It was a very sweet man. Yeah, super. Very well spoken.
So much fun.
They were awesome. They came through. We bought them both a drink. Like we were so happy to help celebrate your birthday with you, man. Yes. Mia, we had a fucking great time. So thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you so much. You can't even, like, I told them. I was like, we're going to be talking about this in bed tonight, and we did.
We're going to be talking about that for the rest of our lives, honestly, bro, because we believe in ourselves. We're confident this podcast is going places, but like, these are the moments that like literally keep us going, because you know shit gets tough. We've been doing this show a year, and we really, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to sell the show out on the anniversary. I feel like we've gotten really good turnouts lately, that like we've been pushing the show less but seeing such a great return because of the pod. And you know, I was hurt when we didn't sell as many tickets as I wanted to, and like I was prepared to be negative, but lucky for us, we had a great show, and we had great people that really love us and want to support us come in, and it makes every step of this journey so much better and so much more worth it. So shout out to Mia again. She's the super softie of the week.
Yes.
And honestly, even if you're a fan of us, you're listening and you've done great things, but you hoes could fucking never. Mia came through on her fucking birthday.
Yes.
What have you done on your birthday? Have you seen me? Have I been your gift? No, but we are gifted, and you would have been in the present of greatness, motherfucker.
Yes.
And shout out to Mia.
Shout out to Mia.
Shout out to everybody who came through and everybody listening. And we'll be sure to post our next date as soon as we get it.
Yeah.
And then what happened after? They went to you with your next show. How was that?
Oh, then I was at barbershop, and that was really fun. And then after I did 2 at barbershop, and then I met you at UO, which was incredible.
Dog, I have never done so. A lot of people are always asking what are the best shows to come to, and UO is tough because they don't put the lineups out, and I don't know when I'm going to be on it. But if you're ever in New York and you cannot come to either a soft launch show or a brownish show that we're doing on the 30th of June, Sunday, 8 p.m., New York Comedy Club, come through. If it's not either one of those 2 shows, text us, hit us up, reach out, and we'll tell you which ones to come through. Barbershop is always a great place to catch Samantha and myself. And then comedy.
Except for the show that Julio went to. It wasn't so great. Yeah, but it was the early show.
I feel like Barbershop has a good 8 out of 10 time.
Yeah, it is.
You'll get two bad shows for every 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then I did the next show and it was like incredible.
Barbershop is one of my favorite places to do shows. And I said to say, you had 2 shows at a barbershop and I had 2 shows at another barbershop around town.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it was super cool. It was Comedy UO. If you guys are ever in the city looking for a show, Comedy UO is always a great show to go to. The tickets are expensive, but you get all you can drink and maybe you'll see me there. Yeah. But they didn't pay me for that promo, so make sure you hit me up before you go. Cause
hit us up. Yeah.
I have to fucking be there and we have to make them put Samantha on the show because that's going to be when they really take their brand to the next levels, when they start fucking with us deeply and intimately.
Yeah.
The same way we've gone to the next level with deepness in terms of depth into your soul.
Yeah. And I lost you there, and I didn't know where you were going with that, and we're just going to continue.
We're just going to continue, and you know what, Samantha, let me just tell you something about yourself. That was the nicest way you've ever redirected me in the history of us doing this podcast, because when you are not on board with what I'm doing, usually it's very hurtful. And that was actually really nice, and I just want to compliment the growth that you've shown.
Yeah, in these 50 episodes. Thank you.
Yeah, because in the beginning, that would have pissed me off. But you were really sweet about it, and I really appreciate it. And I know if you it's actually only because you're not feeling well. If you had all your energy, you would have shat on me just now. But you've been great. Yeah, and guys, make no mistake, you're getting Samantha. Samantha, if this podcast was a basketball game, she would not be allowed to suit up.
No.
Samantha has one arm right now.
I literally don't know what I've done.
Show them how high you can raise your shoulder.
Well, for the people that are watching, because people are listening. Yeah. For people that are listening, I can only live. Ow, it hurts so bad.
Samantha is equivalent to the guy with one hand from Scary Movie 2 right
literally,
now. Grab my strong hand. She can't do shit with her fucking dominant hand.
Well, there was like a clip before we started when I grabbed a pillow, and that's what I did. You should clip it in
I'm going to clip that, and I'll try to put it in the pod, either right here, or I'll put it on the Patreon. We'll see. But either way, Samantha's feeling like we're not always feeling 100%. Samantha's not even feeling 10 right now.
No, I'm feeling 1%. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We were we went. Then on Sunday we went to the Tribeca Film Festival for the
the premiere of Armani Ortiz's original music video, En El Bronx Part 2. Mm-hmm. It's on YouTube right now. We'll put a link. Go check it out. The kid Armani made his Tribeca Film Festival debut, and as a bunch of kids from New York, we were super happy to be there. Super happy to see them.
It was
super proud of him. Cool. It was beautiful. You guys got to make sure you check that shit out.
Yeah.
And then we went to an after party, and then things got a little bit testy.
Yeah. A little blurry.
Talk to me about the after party from your perspective.
Yeah, from my perspective, it was an open bar.
Yeah. And I think that's just from the perspective of truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple margaritas.
Yeah, because Samantha doesn't.
One margarita.
Give her 2 margaritas. She gonna dislocate her shoulder.
I can only move like this. Only from my elbow to my wrist can I move, but I can't.
I'm going to get the laziest hand job of all night tonight. Baby, can you do it yourself? Do it yourself.
Come on, my shoulder.
Look at the tree. No, but we went to the after party, and it was beautiful. Shout out to Film Fate for throwing another amazing event. And one thing about Samantha, she hates to drink, but she hates even more to waste a great deal.
Oh my God!
Because I told her that I was like, "Baby, you want something to drink?" She was like, "No, I'm not going to drink today." Because we had a drink the night before with Mia, and Samantha was like, "I was drunk for the rest of the day because of that." And then so we get there, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to drink." And then she finds open bar.
Yeah, I was like,
free open bar?
That's crazy.
I'll take a margarita.
Yeah, and then the margarita said they use agave, and I was like, "Oh, it's just gonna be good. I won't have a hangover." Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Who said that?
They said, "Bitch, you're 36."
Who have been saying that? Man, shit. Samantha, that was good for 3 margaritas, and once that 4th one hit her fucking stomach like this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Like the Undertaker, and then she left and went home, and the Malaysian food couldn't save her. You had a fucking rough. Oof. Once you left, I felt like things were a slow burn, but downhill.
Yeah. I know one thing about me is I know when I need to leave.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to I know when I'm too messy right now.
Yeah.
I've got to leave. I've got to make an exit.
You were crushing it though. Every time I looked over at you, you were like holding court. I was like, does this bitch think she's Big J. Okerson in the green room?
What do you mean holding?
You were like at the center of a conversation that was going on. Like everybody was looking at you. Now, I'm not saying that's out of your character.
Have you met me?
Yeah, I have. I've actually had sex with you raw a couple times. So I'm very capable of your power.
Yeah.
But no, it was just really cool to see. Like every time, like I'd be over here with one friend walking around, and then I go over there, and I'd even go to like hang out with you, but you're like in the middle of a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
give me a fucking drink.
Yeah,
this
for real.
guy, give me a fucking margarita. Don't do nothing else.
Yeah, don't do nothing else. He don't work. He can't even fucking work him. He can't even work his way to the bar. This guy to get a drink that don't cost him nothing but time, because that's all he has to spend.
He's fucking guy. Anyway, where was I? So he leaves his socks on the fucking floor.
Oh, fucking old ball and chain over here. This fucking prick. These fucking bodies.
You understand? He might hear me think I care. I don't care.
You think yeah, that's where he fucking makes a mistake. He thinks I care.
I don't care.
Let me tell you something. I don't care. I couldn't care any less than I'm caring right now. Yeah, but it's we had a great time, and Samantha. To be fair, I think I had maybe 4 margaritas. I think you had 4 margaritas.
Yeah.
I had 1 margarita for every margarita you had, and you were often the one who wanted to get more. And I was like, I ain't never seen you act like this before. I just was having
such a good time because I once I'm having a good time, I go, this is great.
Yeah, that's the scary part with alcohol is like after 1.5, it's like why not just have as many as we want?
Yeah, well,
because that part you think is gonna last forever.
No, see, I know better. That's why I left.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm wasted. I gotta go.
Yeah.
So then he was like, and then JC did, like gets like sometimes I'm like, and I know that you weren't. I'm like, were you beaten? Like he'll be like, is it okay if I stay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna go home and I'm either gonna fall asleep or I'm gonna watch a little Bravo. And I did both. I got home. And I literally, what a great job of me. I ordered my food in the Uber, so it was already done. Mm-hmm. And then I got home and I literally, shoes on, everything, just collapsed on the couch. And I woke up, I think an hour later. Yeah. Food was delivered to the door already. Yeah. Oh my God, then I was like, I gotta walk the dog. So I crushed it. I crushed it. I walked the dog, came back, and I was like, all right, a little refreshed. I'm gonna watch a little Summer House. Yeah. So that's what I did for hours. Yeah. And then I was already getting hungover. I can't even lean like that.
That's the worst.
I was getting hungover while I was awake.
Yeah. And then it always makes more sense to pass out when you're drunk because, like, you got to let that hangover happen.
Oh my God! But then, like, we stood up
being
so
awake
late.
for hangovers that's the worst part.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. This motherfucker was snoring his ass off. Because when you are drunk, you sleep like you're dead when you're not drunk. Mm-hmm. You don't make a sound. Yeah. But when you're drunk, I feel like you are 600 pounds overweight. Yeah. It's so loud.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't know why that is, where that comes from, but fuck it. You know, I'll get mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's a you problem.
Man, I would like every time I'd be like almost going out, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I kept like tapping. Maybe that's why my shoulder dislocated. Fucking.
You can't even do the act out.
I can't even do it. No, but it is on this side. But I don't know what happened. I woke up and I couldn't move my shoulder. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So if there are any doctors listening to the podcast, we feel like Samantha has a pinched nerve.
No, I know what a pinched nerve feels like.
One thing about Samantha, I can tell she's going to be successful in this business for a long time. She's a great actor because right now she's acting like she doesn't have health insurance. It's like, bitch, we can go somewhere and get this handled now.
Yeah, I have to do emergency for my shoulder.
Well, then it can be done.
Yeah, but that's silly.
Well, you know, I can't fucking drag you to health, babes.
I know. Emergency is crazy. If it lasts a couple more days, I'll make an appointment with a regular doctor.
Yeah, once you get a little bit more miserable.
Yeah. When I have to hold the mic when I'm doing comedy like this.
When you turn into fucking Mario Bosco.
Yeah, I gotta just do that.
That's pretty good. Still, you really still got it.
I
right?
do. I got it.
You got you onto something.
It's the Liliano.
Mr. Liliano. You know what I'm talking about.
One thing about me is I'm like, it's not like I'm gonna give up alcohol because I don't drink it that often. But
it's daunting.
It's awful. I feel awful after, and then today I had terrible anxiety. I'm like, thank God I don't do drugs.
I was about to say,
the come down would be horrific for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, the come down from alcohol is the next. I kept waking up in a full panic last night.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I think alcohol probably just makes you revert a little bit because I feel like you haven't had anxiety like the anxiety that you're having today in a long time. Yeah. I know it used to feel very, like, to be fair, par for the course because you know your employment situation and everything, but like lately it has not been very few and far between. So today was almost like, what are you talking about? I'm so worried about work. I'm like, did you go back to your old job? What are you worried about?
Yeah, I like literally do revert. I was just like, I just feel like I'm not doing a good job. Meanwhile, I just had a one-on-one last Thursday and he was like, you're doing great.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah, we gotta figure out, maybe gotta get a different strand of alcohol for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because they say tequila's an upper.
Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, you had a great time. It's just the way that you felt
the way
in the morning.
I feel afterwards. I think it's just alcohol. They do say like it does
Yeah.
cause you anxiety the next day for some people.
Anxiety.
Anxiety bad.
Yeah, I feel like I want to attribute today more to the anxiety than your actual anxiety.
That's what I
know
think
you
it was,
have, but
yeah.
it's definitely triggered by the hangover today because, I mean, for all terms and purposes, we're not procrastinating on anything. There's nothing daunting. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to do.
It's 100% alcohol induced.
Yeah.
I know that it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I got one fucking arm and I can barely hold it on.
Yeah, it's funny how alcohol hits us different. Because alcohol, maybe it'll make me horny even though I can't do anything can't do anything about it. But like I get on alcohol around Samantha, I'm like, maybe does she want to have sex? And Samantha gets on alcohol, gets anxiety. Does he want to leave me? Does he hate me?
Yeah.
Am I ugly?
Yeah.
Is my makeup running? That's your number one.
That's my number one question.
That's you've been big on that lately.
I've been big on that lately because I've been wearing contacts.
Yeah.
So I'm like very, and by wearing contacts I mean twice. But
yeah, two times.
2 times I wore
Both
contacts.
times is my makeup running. Do I look ugly? Nope. And then you know what's crazy? She wore contacts for the wedding. She looked great. Then she was asking me if she should wear contacts on Sunday. And I didn't want to, when Samantha asked me what she should do, it's a very delicate question. You can't just be like, no, you can't wear contacts because that would be like, why not? But I can't just tell her to wear contacts because if I do that, it's like, but you don't think I'm ugly? You don't think I'm going to be ugly? It is true. So it's like you're setting me up. I'm like, what do you want to do?
All right, let's just bash Samantha all this episode.
Well, yeah, because it's the only day.
Celebrate.
Yeah, you the hand that usually hit me with is at a commish.
Yeah.
And I can take your lefts.
Yeah, no, that has been my thing lately.
Yeah. And it's completely unfounded and untrue and like based on nothing.
Yeah.
Because you look great.
Yeah, just got a little body stuff.
Yeah, you got some body stuff.
I got some self-image stuff, don't I?
Yeah. Well, you should based on what you actually look like. I know that it's not true, but I hope that you can have the confidence that I have. I actually have a belly. You know what I'm saying? And I have confidence like I'm in the best shape of my life. So Yeah. Maybe
because you're walking around with a cup of green ice.
Yeah.
It's got to be easy.
Yeah. I mean,
got to be easy to be you.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
Green eyes, fat old butt. Nice hair.
Thick thighs.
I mean, great job. Great job I have. All the money in the world. Really just a classic man's man.
Yeah. He's got a nice cock and balls.
Yeah, the men in my significant other's family definitely don't worry about my ability to lead you in the future.
Who?
I'm saying like your brother and your dad are like, I don't know about this guy. That's a joke.
It's funny.
We're having a good time. Thank you. Usually people laugh when they find out.
Yo, I'm screaming.
Yo. No, you know what's funny? Watching comedy so much, I laugh way less than I used to, like watching a show. But very often, I can be like, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like, and literally just state it plain.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I'm not, if I'm laughing, I think it's hilarious. Very rarely am I laughing. I'm usually more like, yo, that was good. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was good. But that's what it was, man. We had ourselves a good Sunday, hung out with the boys. We got a picture of 15 out of the 17 people that are usually in that group chat.
Yeah, that's crazy. 15.
I don't ever think since B-Rod's wedding there's been more of us in the same location. The only two people that weren't there were Alex and Sharif. And Sharif was there the day before. I just missed him. But we got a picture really nice. I kind of want to get it framed actually because we have not had a picture with everybody in it in the longest time. So that was really nice. Then we went out, we watched the game after. I got to hang out with everybody. I got to see everybody. I love doing friendship stuff. I'm happy that we started to take days off. And when I say we, I mean me. Samantha was always down to take some time off of the show, especially coming off of what was one of my favorite nights in comedy, I feel like, that we've ever had together on Saturday. Like, we had a great soft launch show. Yeah. Then we both separated, did our own thing for a couple shows, and then came back together at the end of the night. And had a show together. It was really, really fucking cool.
It was such a fun night.
Just nice little sign that, like, we're doing the right thing, we're on the right path, and the beautiful things are to come. Yes. And that was our weekend. We had a great weekend, and we hope to have many more. You know what I'm saying? Many more. I do
want to say that we were really drunk yesterday, and JC had to come home last night at 11:30, and he had to just unwind with a high noon.
Yeah.
He comes in absolutely wasted. He grabs me. I'm like, what are you doing?
I wasn't absolutely wasted.
Yeah.
I was a little schmiz.
Yeah. And then he's like, I need to unwind. Do you smoke weed? I'm like, yeah. Weed makes me feel better.
Yeah.
This is going to make you drunker. Didn't you regret it this morning?
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me take it out of his hands.
No, I have a problem.
That's literally what he said. He goes, I'm trying to pull it out of his hand. He's like, I have a problem. I'm like, I can tell.
It's funny because I have it in my hand and like I'm falling asleep while she's watching her show. Just both of our problems on display. Samantha's falling asleep watching the show that she's been watching for 6 hours that happened 9 years ago. And me just drinking a high noon when I'm well past the point of intoxication.
Yeah.
Just a couple kids.
Just a couple stupid kids.
Only 3 arms between the two of us. 3 arms, not a brain cell inside. Just trying our best, holding on by a thread.
But our weekend was really fun. It was I really loved it because it was like such a beautiful mix of comedy and friendship, and I had a good time.
Yeah, it was a beautiful weekend, and there's nothing really more. I'm just proud of everybody. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of my friends. I'm very happy with the life that we're building, and I feel like this weekend was a very cool but like just a weekend that makes me really grateful.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like we're doing the right stuff
Same.
and we're in the right places. And also weirdly inspiring being at the Tribeca Film Festival and seeing all that stuff.
Seeing the shorts because I'm like, oh, these are just longer reels.
They're bits, bro.
They're bits.
They're bits and sketches.
I'm like, oh, it's in the bag. I'm like, I didn't know that was going to be a goal, but that's a goal now to be in the film festival.
You got to commit. You got to literally, and the guy said it on stage. He's like, she committed to the bit.
Yeah.
And like, that's literally what a short film or a film, anything, it's just committing to one bit and fully exploring and flushing it out to the fullest of its extent.
I loved. There were like 2 of them that I absolutely loved. Obviously, outside of Armani's is my favorite, but it was so great.
Yeah, it was great.
Anyway, but that was our weekend.
That was our weekend, man. And then we scoured the internet for a couple of minutes before the show and started looking for some things to maybe talk about, maybe touch on. I didn't really find anything that I cared about. And honestly, things that are happening in the world are low key fucking trash. Who cares what's happening out there? It's all about what's happening in here.
Yeah.
And what's happening in here is an early extended version of our favorite segment and your favorite segment. That's what they saying. We gave you guys another prompt. You guys delivered only to Samantha's page because you couldn't be bothered to interact with my content. Make no mistake, when we started this podcast, I was at 53,000 followers and I am down to 49.7. I'm losing followers every day. But more important than losing followers, I'm losing confidence in myself as a man, a provider, and entertainer. But thank God I have a partner who's going to take us out of the hood.
Yeah.
And if not, she gets the engagements. And tell them what they've won today.
Okay, so our question was, what are your social media pet peeves? And reading all the responses, I'm like, I got a lot of pet peeves because everything everyone's reading, I'm like,
Yeah. I feel like this was a perfect topic to go on because lately, more than usual, I feel like for us, because we've been generally positive for the last couple months, but we find our content on YouTube does great.
Yeah.
Like it finds our audience. And maybe we could do more to build it, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Whenever we post our content to TikTok, Jesus Christ.
Horrendous.
It's just a guarantee that the people who we feel like are made for our humor, like would really love our stuff.
Yeah.
The opposite types of people get it.
It is, it doesn't go anywhere near people that would get our stuff. It's all people who want to regurgitate something they saw someone else write on someone else's thing.
God,
like, bro. People need to stop death to podcasts.
Yeah, it's not even death. It's just it's death to Samantha and JC. It's not even. They don't even have an opposition to podcasts. It's just everything that we say. Like they've only watched the first 10 seconds of it. They don't understand the concept of sarcasm or a joke. And like our last clip that went. That we were getting people to watch was a clip about making fun of guys with plants.
Yeah.
And all we're doing is making fun about how healthy they either look or actually are.
Yeah.
And we're obviously pointing at ourselves as the problem, but people, so men can't have plants? It's gay to have hobbies? I'm like, no, honestly, bro, it's a little bit gay to come in my comments and wonder if I'm homophobic or not. Because if you would just fucking listen, you would know that I'm a little gay myself. Okay, I'm here to have a good time. If you would fucking take a step back and listen for a change, then you would know that it's a joke.
I don't even know how you watch that. We're laughing in it.
Oh
and then
my God.
It's not even regular people. It's annoying.
Yeah.
People that are quote unquote comics.
Yo.
That are like, actually, reason number.
Yeah.
Like you are the fucking worst. And that's why no one's heard of you.
Nobody's heard of you.
Oh my God.
Nobody's booking you. You in my DMs right now asking me when the next soft launch show is and telling me that you want to come do a spot because you think it's really cool what we're doing. You think you interacting with our comment in a negative way is bringing us engagement that we'll appreciate and be like, who we should book for a show? Somebody we know for a fact isn't fucking funny. And we're not going to say any names because you can see them in the comments. They're right there. Go through all of their bios and see who does stand-up and know that we don't fuck with them. For the most part, there's a lot of funny stand-ups that interact with our contact in the correct way. Shout out to Paul, who actually just got engaged. Paul Valdez Rodriguez. He's the fucking man.
Shout out to Paul. Bro. Yes.
But yeah, that shit
Khalil wrote a funny one.
Yeah. Horseplay used to be a great show.
Yeah,
too,
I'm like, there are comics that get it. Because they're actually funny, and then you have comics that just are like,
bruh. Once a comic shows me that they're, unfortunately, this is sad, but once you show me that you're a person before a comic, I'm like, I don't ever want to fucking work with you. I don't respect you. I don't think you're funny.
Yeah.
How do you not get the joke? Sometimes the joke's on you. If we're making fun of guys with plants, and you have a lot of plants, buddy, the joke's on you in this. For 90 seconds, the joke's on you. So instead of being like, oh, reason 375,
reason 300,000, what men can't do,
and I'm like, bro,
men can't have hobbies? No. One. So you get one. Get the fuck out of my comments and go get one, you stupid piece of shit. You fucking prick.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. So the positive softies are back, and they just wanted to talk about some things that we've been seeing a lot of abhorrent behavior on the internet, things that we don't like. So we asked you guys if you had other things that you don't like on the internet. What are your social media pet peeves? And this is how you guys responded.
So we got someone who said people living a straight lie.
People living a straight lie, like
they're just, everything they post is not real.
Yeah.
Like you're, yes, you have to know these people.
Yeah, no, for sure. Is that a pet peeve of you? Like, do you hate when you? No, I do. Yeah, I don't like it.
Absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. I also just feel like that's the problem with the internet, and that it started where everyone wanted to curate a certain look, and it's fucking tired. It's exhausting. I can't believe people still fall for it.
Yeah,
it's so annoying. I hate it. It's also like, I guess similar because you're lying. It's like people who are like, every day post like, rise and grind and stuff, and it's like you're sitting on your couch, you're sitting on your mom's couch, like get out of here. People are like, I'm just chasing the dream. It's like, you work on an H&R Block. You're not chasing anything. You're just like to post these like inspirational things you see. It's so exhausting to me.
No, I feel you.
I hate it.
I definitely used to be not a rise and grind type of motherfucker, but I definitely was not posting a fake life, but only highlighting the positives, which to a degree I still do. Because, what am I going to post my L's?
No, I'm not even saying post your L's, but I can't believe you just did that.
I'm sorry, baby. Yeah. Excuse me.
It's not even about you don't have to post your L's, but to curate your shit to make it look like it's all wins or like your life is this certain way. I fucking hate it. It's so exhausting.
The worst thing I used to do is I used to 100%, and a lot of my homies still do it, fake candidates.
You did not.
150,000%. I was the king of the fake candidates, bro.
If one thing I've learned from being on this podcast, which was someone had asked us in our Google form, which I don't think we've ever answered. Someone has said, like, what have you learned about each other? And what I've learned on this podcast is that I'm very glad I met you at the time that I did, because any earlier I would have gotten the ick.
Samantha, you would have gotten the dick. You would have absolutely been fucked.
No, not with that haircut.
Baby, I've seen the guys that you fucked with. Don't play yourself. You would have been so lucky, as I would have been, to reach you at that point. But don't act like, oh my God, like that's where your standards would have kicked in.
No, but baby,
get the fuck out of here. No way.
Yeah, you're right. You probably would have gotten me.
I know I would have. What's so fucking cut it? Like, make a joke, but fucking calm down. Because you keep communicating it like you really believe it, and it's starting to hurt my feelings.
One thing about JC is he is the person he just described in our comments. Can't take a joke. You understand? Yeah, it was JC on his burner account in our comments.
It was
like, this bitch is whack, right?
I don't know how many times I got to tell you, I don't have burner accounts. I have Hannah burner accounts. And I sent from one of my Hannah burners that, yo, man, this bitch is toxic. He can do better. Even though I don't even mean it. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's so funny. God, but no, man. Yeah. No, I definitely was
And so what were you, was it on self-timer or was
no, like I have one of my homies, but like we created a culture of fake candidates. I ever tell you about peas and carrots?
No.
You don't know about peas and carrots?
No.
Peas and carrots is a thing that Jay actually taught us, because I think he found it working on a set somewhere, where if you say peas and carrots, at any time somebody takes a picture, it's going to look good. Like if you're in a conversation, so we would get together, 3-4 of us, peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots, back and forth, peas and carrots. Peas, what about the carrots? Carrots, peas though. And we would just say peas and carrots, and then somebody would be taking pictures, and 10 times out of 10 it'd be a good picture.
I gotta start saying peas and carrots on stage because my candids on stage are atrocious.
You're
one thing about my set, it is nothing that it says is makes me look good.
Yeah, Samantha is one out of context screenshot away from genuinely believing she's the ugliest person on the planet at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I've known this about myself for years.
Yeah, and now it's just been confirmed. Do you feel?
No. I've known it for years. I'm not a good candid person. So like my Facebook, like back in the day when like you're supposed to like your whole. Oh my gosh.
We almost just started a fire.
Yeah, we did. We're just going to move that out of the way. So you like on Facebook, like it was anytime we'd be out, it was just me making hideous faces on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's going to be ugly regardless. So it might as well be the ugliest.
Yeah, facts.
So I would just be there and be like, and Dee Dee would be so mad because she'd be trying to get like a cute picture of everybody dancing, and as soon as I saw it go up, I would just make her atrocious face, and then literally post it. I didn't care. I would just like post it to my Facebook, and it just was what it was.
It's because you're living life in the moment, and you really are enjoying life to the fullest.
I don't know if that's the truth, but I was self-conscious, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make myself really ugly.
Yeah,
nothing worse than like a truly ugly candid.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I know. Actually, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I'm in a picture, I feel like it's good enough to post. Whether I'm ugly or pretty, post it.
Oh well, at this point, I don't care either. People post ugly pictures of me all the time, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. I'll repost it. It doesn't matter.
Facts.
Okay, so another one was trillions of IG stories every day. Bro, stop.
Honestly,
no, there are certain people.
There are certain people.
Yeah, there is
who I hate, but there are certain people that.
But they are fun size.
Yeah.
No.
I think that skirts the line. I'm gonna leave it in, but that's a warning. That's a fair fucking warning.
I love this person.
Yeah. I mean, they're great. But
but they're just grinding. They're just grinding all day.
So he's just a melt of both of the things that you hate the most on the internet.
Yeah.
A million stories. Yeah, I don't love it, but I'm not gonna watch all that shit. So it's not something that's actually a pet peeve. I'm just like, I'm definitely not gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? Because the good thing about Instagram is that you can see when it's about to be a long ass story.
Yeah, and you just swipe the whole thing.
Swipe the whole motherfucking thing.
It's fine. Like if it's somebody that rarely posts, has like a bunch, I'm like, something must have happened today.
Yeah.
But like people who do that shit every day.
Dog, people who post a lot from music festivals should get their phones taken away. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like if you like, especially somebody watching like a house music festival,
and it's just their phone, and then they're like,
it's like
jumping. Yeah, I'm like, no, this doesn't sound good.
It's like, motherfucker, you posted this 8 times already.
We can't tell the difference of song,
bro. You're high on drugs. I'm gonna call the police, dude. Stop, man. I don't want to see the whole. You get one.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the whole fucking festival, bro. Unless you're Jared Waters, bro.
Yeah.
Jared Waters, I will watch every second of every minute of every story.
His stories, you mean me too as well. He's really his stories are so, if they're long, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I can't. Also, I just do away with, I don't know what compels us to want to video a concert, because
I know.
You are absolutely never gonna go back and watch that.
Never gonna go back. You're never gonna go back and watch it, and you're gonna hate the way you sound.
Of course you are.
The only good video I've ever seen from a concert is Anthony Moore singing Beyonce at Renaissance.
I've never seen anything better.
There's nothing better.
Yeah.
He's just out there, not even camera. The most beautiful woman on the planet, besides Samantha, is on stage singing her heart out, performing at the highest level, known to humanity.
Yeah.
And Anthony Moore, camera on himself.
And thank God.
Yeah.
Because it is one of my favorite videos.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, so I hate that. But anyway, let's look at other ones.
Yeah. But long ass stories. Yeah, those are not ideal.
Yeah. Talking bad about your partner and posting yourself with them in the next post.
Yeah, I don't like. I feel like that's such a thing that plagues men specifically, where like when you see them, be like, oh man, you know, the old ball and chain type motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this bitch is blah, blah, blah. And then, but everything on the page is like, you love her, you love her, you love her. I'm like, yo, who's getting the truth?
Yeah.
And who's getting a line? Why is there a disparity? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I think she's talking about people who like will post negative shit about their partner, and then when they're over it in like 12 hours, they'll post a picture with them.
Do you hate that? Or do you love that?
No, I hate that.
I love that.
I used to love that like back in the day when I was younger, but now I'm just like, when I see people doing that, I'm like, y'all are, it makes me just be like, I clearly do not want to be around you, and I probably don't want to follow you anymore.
Yeah.
It's an ick of mine. Like I don't, it's like a pet peeve when I'm like, not at the, it'd be one thing if I was still in my 20s, people were doing that. At this age,
I think the older we get, the more impressive it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's like, yo, you're
committed to the bit.
You're committed to not to the opposite of growth. which is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I kind of fuck with that. That is real commitment.
Yeah. I don't like that. Someone else said hospital wristbands. When people post that, I do hate that.
I do hate that too.
I hate that.
Because it's like, motherfucker, what do you want? What do you now? Yo, low-key, and this is way harsh because I do this too. And I'm about to give a pet peeve, and then we're gonna go back. That's not fair. But when motherfuckers post like when they repost everything on their birthday, and like now I have to skip through your birthday and every single message, every single story, like I feel more awkward for not sending a message.
I know.
And it's like, yo,
I know.
It's like, yo, you're kind of being a dick. You're kind of being a fucking asshole. Cause it's like, if I wasn't gonna hit you up for your birthday, I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But like now, 13 stories later, now I feel bad.
I have to.
You know, I used to make stories like that back in the day, like to do that on purpose, but calling out that I was doing it. And as it kept going, it got more ridiculous and funnier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Jesus Christ, I hate when just people unironically repost everything on their birthday.
Me too.
It's like, well, now I got to tell you HBD.
I know.
God forbid it's a dude. Now I got to tell you happy Earth Strong, bro. I don't even mean that shit, son. Happy G Day? What the fuck are we doing? I'm that type of guy.
Oh my God! Happy solo return.
That's really crazy, but I'm using that next year. I ain't even never heard no shit like that. I like that a lot.
Solo return.
Yeah, I like Turbo's blessed lap around the sun. I like that. But yeah, anytime people are multi-posting on their birthday, I'm like, fuck, I have to say something because I feel terrible if I don't.
Yeah. I've gotten, especially now in comedy.
I know.
Also, I'm like also not big on. I hate when like random people that I'm not cool with like post me my birthday. I think it's super weird.
Post that happens to you?
Yeah, like
randos.
No, like some comics I'm not cool with.
Oh, that is strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Motherfucker, because I'll be looking at. Did I die?
Yeah, like
am I dead?
And I'm like, we're not even that cool.
Yeah, we don't even brunch together.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is so weird. And then I'm like, I don't know if they expect me to do it for their birthday.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I don't. Yeah. It's so. I'm like, why did you do that? You don't have to do that. You could just wish me. If you wanted to wish me happy birthday, you could just message me
or don't.
No, I love getting happy birthday messages.
Or don't. You don't have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember if you did it.
Yeah. But if we're a colleague, but it's whatever. I really couldn't care less. But yeah, hospital bands on the wrist in the Instagram story
is wild.
It's such a fucking pussy move.
I think too. It's always like people. I've never seen like. It's always people with like 200 followers that are posting a hospital band. It's like you are dying.
Literally. You're dying for this engagement.
Yeah, and we all want you to.
Yeah. Don't post. If the next thing posted on your page isn't somebody else posting for you with you in angel wings and a halo.
Yeah, in the clouds.
Yeah. Maybe keep the post to yourself, buddy.
Yeah, I also now like hate when I see, because now like, you know, a lot of people that used to post hospital wristbands now have children, so they'll like take a picture of their child in a hospital bed. And then I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Yeah. Why are you posting? I can't imagine having a child of mine in a hospital and me being like, and then let me post it, and let me put the Paris filter on it. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
Crazy.
Picking a song.
Yeah.
What do you do? Take care of your kid.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me.
I'm trying to think if this is me being too harsh. How do you feel about people posting like grandparents passing?
Oh, I posted.
Yeah.
But for me, like I was like, I know this is weird, but it's like my way of like, I need to express myself.
So what was the feeling for you? Because I'm thinking about that. Like for myself, I'm like, I mean, you know, they're not even on IG like that. Who is this for? Do I want to talk to people about my dead grandparent?
I thought it was nice because I would have people that like, you know, knew me and my relationship with my grandparents, and like maybe they had a similar one and they were like, you know, it's going to take a little bit. Like they gave me like people that I like fuck with.
You wanted the positivity?
I wanted like, because, well, for me, when I posted, you know, my grandparents, I had never lost anybody, and it was like very difficult for me. And then when Duke died, I did a post for him. I think I still have it up on my page.
Well, Duke was active on the gram. Duke had an Instagram.
Yeah.
I think the person has to have an Instagram for you to post about him.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. That's why I said maybe I'm in the minority here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hospital band, if you're gonna have a hospital band, motherfucker,
you better
post the injury.
The next story better be exactly what it's about.
Like when Max got his shit fucked up, that shit was kind of lit because he told us what happened.
He told us exactly what happened.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, this is kind of nice now.
Yo, because there's some people that like I know that'll post a hospital band. I'm like, what happened? Yeah. And then they'll be like, oh, I got stitches. I'm like, well, then just say that. You put in your hospital band, I think you have cancer.
Motherfucker, this is like, yo, motherfuckers will put a hospital band, like, yo, only real ones will check on me. Like, check on the people that's checking on you. And it's like, motherfucker, kill yourself.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Because also you can't win because then you'll have people that are like, you'll ask like, hey, what's going on? They're like, I'm good.
I'm good.
And it's like, yo, mad people asking me about how I'm doing. It's like, well, motherfucker.
Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? What do you want, bro?
Yeah, it's like you cannot win. These people, it's crazy. But anyway,
if you post on a hospital band, post the thing that got you there. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see what all of a sudden I don't like horror. Put it on, man.
Yeah, I want to see the full thing. Don't, you know what I mean? And it's also just like, man, you had bronchitis. Why are you acting like it's something?
You have bronchitis.
Yeah.
Anybody got time for that?
People watching all of your stories but never interacting with you. You're not Beyonce. Tap the heart.
That's funny.
That is.
I don't care. I don't care who watches my shit.
Yeah, I had to say something that I guess I didn't realize I guess is something that's good and I like keep my pieces. I don't look at who looks at my stories.
I don't look no longer do I look at who looks at my story.
I have done that and then I'm like, I don't care.
Same.
What am I doing? Who cares?
I just check to see how many people because I want to see if it's a well.
Oh, me too. I see.
But yeah, if you're a silent supporter, I mean, I'd rather you be a verbal one.
Me too. But I would love it if you were, but also I am a silent, like,
mad people should.
And most people.
I'm pretty liberal with the like, though.
You're really good with the like. I've gotten better because you let me know that it matters to people.
I think so.
So I, like, am consciously better, but it is not natural for me at all. Like, if I'm having a day where I'm not, like, really on my phone, and, like, if I'm scrolling, I'm just scrolling through.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I'm just looking at it, see what you're up to. Oh, that's cool. If I see you, I'll be like, oh, shit, I saw that shit that you did. But, like, it's not.
I feel like I try to give that like out because I want when I post something, be like, you know what? This guy like my shit. Let me give him some love back.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm huge on forgetting to like it, but I'll comment on it.
Yeah. That which is crazy. You gotta drop
I always forget that.
Gotta drop the like, kiss.
My tia in Puerto Rico talking about something serious under my bikini pic, and she has in quotes, "Llámame."
That's never happened to me. Parents like saying funny shit. That's hysterical.
It is. I literally, Facebook used to irritate me so much because I would post like, you know, a picture of myself or whatever, and then it would just be like somebody random, an old person like, "Hi Samantha, hope you're well. I called your mom. She never called me back. Can you tell her to call me?" Get out of my fucking pictures.
Bitch, why are you leaving a voicemail on my picture, bro?
You've never.
No, I've never. That's funny as hell though.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to do that.
But there is the other side of the coin is that old people, if my mom posts a picture of me, man, the comments on it is always just like, oh, one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. Yeah. Gorgeous since birth.
Yeah. Nobody supports you like a fucking old Facebook community who's way past their prime.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The retired community are so good about compliments. Oh my God.
Gorgeous.
Only thing that beats to beauty is to brains. You know, they're writing all these things. Yeah. Beautiful on the inside. If
motherfuckers who catcall on the street would just move to Facebook, you would find yourself a lot more successful.
You would find your audience.
A lot more successful.
Yeah, just go under a parent's post and you'll just, no one would know you're being creepy because you just fit in.
Yeah, even the parents would be like, yeah, I mean, she's a beauty,
she's gorgeous, no? Yeah. Look at her. I wish I had those curves.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Samantha, turn around. Let him see your ass.
Let him see your, turn around. Let him see your ass. Crazy shit, man. But yeah, that's never happened to me. That is funny though.
Yeah, it used to happen a lot. And another one. When someone keeps making new profiles and deactivating old ones. Toxic and shady.
That is such a good one.
That's a great one. That's Amanda. Shout out to my sister-in-law.
I fucking hate when people have multiple profiles.
So do I.
Motherfucker, you get one. What do you think this is, bro?
I hate that.
Motherfucker, I'll tell you what, man. Motherfuckers is lucky now because I got enough followers to the point where I stopped caring who I'm following. Yeah. But my God, bro, before I had it and the ratio was important to me, I used to go crazy when people had more than one. I'm like, I'm trying to stay under 1,000 people I'm following to the ratio. You have like 6 accounts. Come on, dog. Yeah. You can't do that.
I hate that.
You can't have a cooking account and a personal account and a workout account and a fucking Etsy account.
Oh, that too. But I'm talking about people who are just being toxic and shady. Like they have an Instagram. Finstas? They'll have an Instagram for 6 months and then they deactivate it. And then like 3 months later they have a new one. And then it's like they post so much and then they go off the grid for 3 months and they come back on a new page and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Just stay off of the internet. Or if you're done with the page, then just stop posting. Why do you delete it? Yeah. It's just, it gives like something major keeps happening in their life every few months because they're probably it gives toxic.
Yeah.
So that's what Amanda meant, because we know a couple people that do that. It's like every couple months they're creating a new Instagram account and deleting the old one. I'm like, motherfucker.
You gotta have one account, bro. One phone number since the 7th grade. Come on, dog. Keep it consistent. Motherfuckers not gonna fuck with you if you don't fuck with yourself, bro.
I know people who've changed their number at least 6 times.
I can't handle it.
I have had the same number since I'm 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I don't, and people are like, yeah, but you want all these people to have your number? I'm like, and if they do, I mean, what am I gonna? Who's bothering me?
Yeah, man.
I'll just if they have them calling me, I just block them.
Motherfuckers, scammers gonna have your number regardless.
You
know what I'm saying?
If you could care about Trisha, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter how many phone numbers you have. I will still get in contact with you about the extended warranty on your vehicle. Okay?
100%. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It doesn't matter when you change your number because I'm your captain.
Yeah.
You ever got those?
No, what's that?
I used to get calls all the time. It's like,
yeah.
I'm your captain and you want to cruise.
I've never got that. To this day, I still get the fucking blood center wants my blood.
Oh, yeah.
What a shocker. I don't even think the blood center is actually, I don't think they need my blood. I think it's just Dracula on the line in different voices.
Have you ever donated?
Yeah, once.
That's what it is, because you're O.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
you're O
motherfuckers
negative?
need my shit.
Yeah.
I'm universal donor, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So motherfuckers
Oh my God, babe,
need
we
it
have
bad.
the same blood type.
I know.
I've never known that. You knew that?
The amount
I thought
of
you were O
times,
positive.
the amount of times that I have told, because every mosquitoes, they want my blood because it's whatever the fuck, it's universal. I'm like, baby, you keep saying that to me like you're the only person with it. I have it too, but you don't listen.
No.
You've done that. We've had this conversation like 10 times.
I didn't know you were O negative.
Because you don't listen. I'm telling you, I a million times.
I didn't know you were O negative.
Well, motherfucker.
I thought you were O positive, and I'm actually pretty sure you are O positive.
Oh, I'm positive that you're pissing me off because I've told you a million times we have the same blood type, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. Universal donor, they hit me up all the time. I don't even think they want my blood. I think it's just Dracula doing prank calls. Like, yeah, we need it. I need it bad, Pop. Motherfuckers is dying. Me of thirst. So stupid.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, and who else? You know who else be calling me? Assembly member.
No.
Assembly member. Something Rojas.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Amanda
I get all
bro.
the Spanish ones, and then they call my phone and they're speaking to me in Spanish. I'm like, oh.
Yo, I'm like, bro, I be picking up the phone like, yo, build the wall.
No, yeah, they start talking in Spanish, and I'm like, oh, we speak English in this country.
Yeah.
Hang up.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, something else. People that post themselves crying. Yeah, that's a nightmare.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think it is. It's low-key insane.
If it's not a bit, it's like the fact that anybody will sit and watch that video of somebody crying. I'm like, this is fake, bro. It doesn't, even if it's real, it's unhinged. It's absolutely
especially
crazy.
because they didn't just like make the video and post it. They rewatched it a couple of times and they're like, I wonder if this is good enough. Like sometimes I even wonder, is this like the first take? Did you do this? Did you cry multiple times? It's such a weird thing because
no, because they made one take and they forgot to turn their alerts off, and they get like a Grubhub notification that makes a sound while they're crying, and they have to, oh shit, I can't put that up. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Then sometimes the smoke alarm goes off, a fucking ambulance will go by. It's New York. So I don't think people realize how crazy. Like the next time you're in public, take a selfie video while you're in public and see how fucking crazy you feel. And then imagine you're emotionally vulnerable doing the same action. It's insane, bro. I don't care what you're going through.
Yeah.
I really don't. Motherfucker, write a community note. I'd rather read it. Don't make me watch you cry.
I can't even imagine being in such a vulnerable state and me being thinking like, where's my phone? I gotta get this.
I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. Shit, no, I don't know, bro. That's selfie videos crying is nuts.
Yeah, it's
nuts.
absolutely
It's nuts, brother. It better be a tragedy.
Yeah, I can't even. Oh yeah, I mean even then it's like why
even then post the tragedy first, so I'm in.
Yeah, like don't post the hospital band without the thing. It's like don't
post you crying, motherfucker.
Without the trauma.
Why?
Yeah,
let me see.
Yeah. Okay, people posting stuff to their main story that feels like it should be for their close friends. So I guess like maybe like ass or something.
I mean, my shit, you can mute, man. I'm a big muter.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit that I don't like, but I just mute.
Yeah.
I'll be muting.
To be honest, I'll be watching stories but not even. It's just like a habit. I'm like totally not even looking at my phone.
You're not even in. Sometimes, honestly, I'm getting through stories just because I don't like to see that many people up.
Me too.
So I just tip until it gets to 0, no colors.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
I know.
Okay. Self-deprecating minor details no one would have noticed as captions.
You hate that? That's an ick? Damn, I feel personally attacked by that. I'm big on posting, not pointing out like physical insecurities, but definitely I poke fun at myself. I'm so paranoid that everybody's gonna roast me that I always make fun of myself first.
Yeah, but she's saying minor details, and I think I've seen that.
Yeah, but for me, it's not an ick personally.
No, it's not an ick, but I get that when people are just like, you know, it's
awkward hand.
It's the stain on my shirt for me, and it's like no one would have noticed that.
Bitch, you have a confidence issue.
Yeah, exactly.
You have an issue with your confidence, and you're coming to social media to get it validated, and you're not doing it right.
Yeah,
you're looking for validation. You can't even look for validation right, bitch. Go to therapy. How you getting validation wrong,
how you doing that wrong? That's like the easiest one.
All you gotta do, turn around, spread your ass cheeks. I've seen it work. All right? Go take a picture. Motherfuckers, they'll be fine.
Find a JC and have him get on all fours to take your picture of your ass.
Yeah, trust me, nobody can see.
On the vacation that he's paying for.
Yeah, nobody can see the... relax, I never had enough money
I'm
to pay
joking.
for it. But, no, that was a joke. It was jokes on me. Yeah, nobody's gonna notice that you have stained teeth if you just turn around and spread your butt cheeks. It's fine.
Jesus Christ. Okay. People who act like because they don't post a lot that they're superior. I do hate that.
I do that.
No, you don't.
I've done that in my life for sure. I think I'm a better comic. I sometimes I think I'm a better comic than comics who post all the time because I'm like, yo, I'm taking time and crafting my art.
That's very
So
funny.
anyway, the thing about curly hair. Are you kidding me? I'm such a fucking bozo, dude. But like, yeah, I've definitely gotten in that place before. I'm better about it now because I'm as close to live and let live as I've ever been in my life. But I was definitely like that. Yeah. And I hated it. That's a good thing to hate. That's
I really do hate that. I hate people that like partake in social media but then like have a boundary on what they think is like. Yeah. So like whenever
oversharing.
Like no, when there's like, you know, those little things that go around on stories and it'll be like, post this, I bet you won't, or whatever, you know.
I don't love
and there was like a one that was like I only post them because I get really great engagement when I do post those. I think it like boosts you for using them. But like they had one recently that was like you in 2010 or whatever, right?
That most of y'all skip.
And yeah, but then I would see like people who play the social media game just being like, no one cares what you look like in 2010. And I'm like, oh, you think that you're better than this trend that's going around? You partake in every other trend.
Yo, I do hate that.
It's just like, I think it's so corny.
I've been like that too.
Oh my God, I hate that. It's like, let people have fun. If this is a thing that is hot for 2 days, man, who cares?
But do you remember like in the beginning of the pandemic when it was like a push-up challenge, rooftop challenge? I was big on making fun of those people that were doing it, and the whole world was doing it. It's like, who the fuck do I think I have engagement figured out better than the planet?
You know what it is? It's that you just didn't realize that there was a pandemic because you were doing the same thing before that you were doing during. So you're like, these guys are bored. It's crazy.
Motherfucker, I live.
Have you guys ever jerked off 4 times in a day? Try it.
The internet's right there.
Yeah, what are you doing? Push-ups? Gay.
Dogs. Fucking Pornhub is like fucking 90 pages, bro. And that's not even scratching the surface. There's so much to do with your time. No, but I was a big hater on like things that I see people do. Now that you say that, like I do hate when people are like, oh man, this shit is mad corny. Like, man, let the people do it.
And you wrote it on your story. Yeah. Like your part, it's like when people don't realize like that part of it, and I'm like, you think you're better than me, and you just posted a story. Yeah. Which is what they're doing. Yeah. And you just think yours is cooler. I hate that.
Yeah. I think the next challenge we should do though is post a picture of you playing hopscotch. I bet most of y'all skip.
Lilia! You understand?
I thought that's good. I'm not gonna lie to you because you gotta skip. Yeah, I think that's very funny.
Think pieces on very non-serious topics.
No, give me those.
No, you know I hate those.
Give me those. I think I'd rather a think piece on a non-serious topic than a serious topic. I hate when people. This is what I like. I like when people go stupid deep into something that's not that deep in a fun way. Like I love when people overanalyze things, but I hate when people will take something that happened and be like, "Well, this is why," you know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it because it sounds crazy, but it's like. I'm trying to think of an example.
No, well, for me, what I don't like is like what I think they mean about non-serious topics is like you'll see a think piece on like the housewives, and it's like, come on, guys, like let's just watch this and enjoy it, and it be over. But it's not like this is what this is the problem. Like Bravo has too many men that are and executives, and it's the woman show, and they're painting women in a bad light. I'm like, no, they just picked terrible women, and that's why we watch. Yeah, like it doesn't need a think piece.
It's true.
It's just and that's that kind of stuff, and they're coming
to get us.
Yeah, sirens are coming. Yeah, it's the sound of the police.
I hate when fucking like you'll see a cooking video and it's a really good dish And then you know what it is. And then you know what's coming.
Yeah.
And it's I get it because, it's been tough. But it's like when, God forbid, a white woman or an Asian woman cooks something really good. And then people are like, but y'all won't uplift black women. It's like, woo.
Yeah.
Baby. Not what it was. I really don't think that's what we were doing.
I don't think that's what we were doing. You know what's another, like, on a cooking video is if someone's making chicken and they are like, okay, grab the chicken, and they start like seasoning it. The comments will be like, did you wash the chicken? Did you wash the chicken? Did you wash the chicken? Why would I show? Did I shower before? Did I show you my fucking shower?
Yo, facts.
Why? What are you? The fuck are you talking about? Or when people make rice, did you wash your rice? Yeah, before I started well, do you want to watch me do that? That's so boring. That's nothing to do.
No, it's true.
You prep your stuff before. Did you see the chicken die before it's here? Did you see me go to the store and get the chicken?
Dog.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I fucking hate? I hate people in comments of any video that does well trying to point out a thing that they think nobody's ever noticed or thought of before.
Yep.
It's like, motherfucker, you're not smart. You're not a genius.
That.
Bro, I can't tell you the amount of people in my comments for the podcast with Derek.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about my mom stealing the glasses, like, but what about the lenses?
What about the lenses?
What about the lenses? Did you get the lenses changed? Because then you're not going to be able to see. Yeah, motherfucker, as you can see, that's not integral to the story. And you can get lenses somewhere else, bro. Optometry. What the fuck are we doing? Did you think I didn't think of this? Did you think, oh my God, he blew the lid off the fucking lenses?
Yeah, did you think you were walking around with just like the things with the regular glasses? No, motherfucker, that's not important to the story.
Bruh, it is so annoying when people just try like to be so smart and
Oh my God.
It's like, I want you dead. Dead for real.
Yeah.
Like, I wish death on you. Horrible things. And if not you, somebody that you love, bro. I hate, that's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah,
people
me
trying to
too.
like point shit out.
Yeah. Oh my God, they get off
it,
on that kind of stuff.
They do.
Okay, more. I got so many, and they're so good.
I love when we really let episodes be fueled by hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's our 50th. Why not? You know what I mean?
Fuck it.
People hating from fake pages. Say it with your chest at least.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah. I feel like if you're a hater, like I don't even care.
Hating for fake pages is better because the first thing that I do when I get a hateful comment is I go to the page, and if it's a fake page, it's like, well, I've lost.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I've been defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means. Tankies and right wingers. I don't know what a tanky is.
Right wingers, shit, like
your social media pet peeve is right wing. Oh, well, I guess what
I was thinking like a position in soccer. Like, what you mad at Bukayo Saka, bro? he's our best player.
Yeah, no, she means Marjorie. That's what she means. People who people who DM me their posts or lives.
Yo.
Yeah. If I'm not paying attention to you, stop trying to force it.
Facts.
Yo.
Facts. That's the best one so far. I have so many names to say that I'm not going to say because I don't want to edit out. But guys, if you post something, sending it to everybody as an engagement, it's cheating, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna start shitting on you behind your back. It's the first thing I'm gonna do. Don't send me your own shit. I send my shit to my group chat.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. I give myself the one freebie. To send it to every single person in the DMs, it's like, brother, come on.
When I see people do that, I'm like, I think they tagged me in it. I'm like, why am I tagged?
It's like, bro, believe in yourself, dude.
Yeah, I hate
You're cheating, bro. You're cheating. It's not fair. Even if it were to work, it's like, brother, at what cost, man?
It's very annoying. I really don't like that at all. It does drive me nuts.
That's a great one, whoever said that.
People posting vague pics of them in hospital beds.
Yo, facts, bro. We don't want to know that you down. We want to know how you got there.
Yeah.
Let me see the damage.
Yeah. There's no other reason. If you're not going to tell me how, then don't even bother.
Yeah.
I don't care. Mm-hmm. People who have kids and swear they are influencers telling others how to raise kids.
Yo, I mean,
I think one of mine is like the minute, like I've had friends that the minute they become moms, it is just like mom quotes and like mom, like, you know, and everything is so curated. And I'm like, girl, and then you talk to them and they're like, I'm depressed. I'm like, well, because you're spending your time trying to like create that, like, just be real.
Yeah, you're really putting the post in postpartum because you won't stop fucking posting on Instagram.
It's wild.
Yeah, you're playing yourself, dude.
Oh my God. It's
that's way too harsh on women. But like, I get it. And
I also me and Gail used to talk about this all the time. It's like someone will have one kid and their kid will be 2 months old and they start writing like a how-tos. Mm-hmm. It's like, babe, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
You're brand new to this. why are you telling me how to do it?
Yeah, it's true.
It's crazy.
You just started at this job.
Yeah, I don't want to know from you. Yeah, I want to talk to a grandma.
Go get the motherfucker in the back that's been here.
Literally.
Get the motherfucker off break.
Someone said people tagging brands like an influencer when they paid retail. That's very funny to me.
Yo, I know people that be doing that.
I know exactly.
I'm not gonna say names because we're trying to keep this shit clean.
We're trying to keep this shit
but
clean.
Man, there's a lot of people I know and respect who do multiple things that we've talked about.
Me too,
today.
and you would never.
Why?
It's nothing. No one's gonna know.
Everybody's gonna know, you fucking sick whore. It's so stupid. Nobody's gonna know. Don't gaslight me in front of everybody. That's crazy. You fucking bitch. That's insane. So annoying.
Okay, people who are negative 24/7 or bash others like we still in high school. Look, don't listen to this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, let's clean that one up. Who haters are? You know what? I fucking hate people who hate haters.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Kendrick Lamar's on top of the world. The world is fueled by hate. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Fucking pedophile.
People who post new post on their story when they have 100 followers.
Why is everybody so loud? Oh, 100 followers. I almost got really offended by that one.
No, I have seen that. There's like people that I still follow from like high school, and I'm like, you have 175 followers, like new posts. I'm like, no one's gonna see it.
Nobody's gonna see it, bro. That's funny. I do that all the time. Though I have to stop.
Take me back posts when you just got back. Yeah.
Take me back?
Like when you post vacation pictures?
I also hate a post me later ass motherfucker, like posting pictures from cities they're not in anymore.
Oh,
I hate shit.
I don't mind
that.
like when you come back from vacation.
Yeah. But like later grams or whatever they're called. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody. I hate when people act like motherfuckers really trying to keep up with them on the internet.
I
like
know,
that, bro. Like, come on, son, relax.
Yeah, but to take me back, like as soon as you get back, or you know what it is? It's like. I feel like the people who write the take me back posts are people who go on one vacation a year, which is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But then they
you don't realize how basic you're being.
You're
squeezing everything
the
out of it.
whole year. It's
like,
the same thing. It's like we know you were in Miami.
Yeah,
we saw it.
Yeah.
What a shocker. We know you went to Miami in February. Bitch, it's November. Go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Let me guess. It's Labor Day weekend. Come on, dog. Fuck out of here. Nah, I feel that. You know what I do like when people do though, because at this point I feel like it's so cliche that every time I see it, I feel like it's ironic when it's raining in New York. And then, or it's bad weather. Oh, yeah, it's snowing over there. Can't relate. I do that all the time.
Oh my god,
because I'm being an asshole.
That too.
But people unironically do that, and it is crazy.
You ever seen the? I know that you don't love them, but Chiclet and Melanie.
Oh, they have one like that.
He has one where he's like, "Heard it was snowing in New York, whatever." And she's like, "And you're gonna go back there tomorrow? Why are you acting like you're not?"
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you're not gonna go back like you live here.
Yeah. No, it's true. I do. Those make me laugh though. I like those.
Yeah. Okay.
How many? We got a couple more.
Yeah. Right. We got dry people just watching, no likes, no interaction. Okay. Whatever. Especially family and friends. I don't really care about that. People, and then same person. People never liking my pictures, but as soon as I post someone else, they like it.
Yo, facts, dog. I mean, that's the story of our engagement. Like, we out here working hard, but nothing gets more engagement than just a picture of me and Samantha either at a wedding or doing something that's not comedy related. I thought all my followers came from me being funny, and they couldn't want to see anything less.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane.
People commenting. Clay went 0-10 in an elimination game on every sports post. What does that even mean?
Yo, NBA Twitter is very funny because like they'll just people take things off of NBA Twitter and they'll just put it in other posts. Like in a lot of the Netflix is a joke comments, like when they don't think it's funny, they'll just start talking about video games. So like that's a version of that where people just be like Clay went over. It's like they're just talking about something that's completely not related because they're not interested in the thing going on.
That's very funny.
So like if you go to
like that.
If you go, it's hilarious.
That's not a pet peeve.
If you go to somebody's like Netflix's joke, you see them, yo, this new version of Call of Duty is fire.
Oh wow, I've seen people and I'm always like, are they on the right page?
Yeah, they are. They're just being assholes.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
This one's unpopular opinion, but accounts of just pets and or babies. The captions be so cringe. Follow Monroe at the Marvelous Mrs. Monroe.
Yeah, shots fired at my baby. Not you doing two of the things, having a page for your pet and becoming a mom and starting a new page. Not them taking shots at my baby. Don't take shots at my fucking sweet angel.
And then one more. A black screen with a cryptic message like I'm off this for a while.
Yo, nah.
That is your sister.
Don't let those motherfuckers. Don't listen to that. Do that. That's so funny to me. Well, motherfucker, nah. Gotta go ghost. Gotta lay low. I love that shit.
I love it when they're like. My favorite is people who are like, talking to their haters on their story, and it's like you are 45 years old.
Yeah, facts.
The only hater is your kid because you're not in their life. So go do that. Get the fuck off of social media.
All right, and then I got a couple more, and then we'll get up out of here. Somebody said pet peeve: couples who take mirror selfies asking questions with rocket emojis. Motherfucker.
Who wrote that? Derek?
Michael Brigante. Motherfucker, you talk a lot of shit for somebody whose show got canceled. Book me again, please. I really want to do it. This is my favorite one. He's like, asking us to pray for you, but you don't tell me what's going on. Bitch, what's up?
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro.
It is it's the same thing at the hospital. It's like, come on, man. Be transparent if you're posting on here.
Yeah, you can't tell me to pray for you and then not tell me how to aim the prayer.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfucker, pray for what part of you? Your pancreas, bro?
I'm not trying to waste my prayer if it's not serious to me. I want to know.
Because now you ask me to pray for you, I'm going to start praying for really random shit that's probably going to have nothing to do with your situation. Pray for me, yo. I hope pray for my like, yo, God, fix my dog. Ain't nothing wrong with him, but he got trash sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Whole time you're going through something. Motherfucker, you got to tell me what. Otherwise, the prayer's going to be asked.
Absolutely.
Gutter bunnies. You ever heard of a gutter bunny?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, man. Chris, tell. That's Chris Ryder. Shout out Chris Ryder. Chris, tell Jess to open the avails up at the pair. Me and Samantha missed it, and we want to get booked. And then the last one, we're going to leave on a terrible note on Pride Month, but it was written, and I'm going to read it.
No.
It's not that bad. Men taking too many selfies.
That's it.
And then there's a little bit extra on there.
Yeah. Men taking selfies though is such an ick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it at all. I don't date women, so it's not like whatever. I think it's weird too. Whenever someone is posting a selfie every day, it's super weird to me.
Yeah. I do feel like,
I don't like it.
Ironically, the older you get, the more acceptable it is for you to be posting selfies. Does that make sense?
No.
Because I don't want to see my homies posting selfies, but I do want to see my pops do it. Does that make sense?
It kind of does. I
don't want to see you posting selfies, but I do want to see what your grandfather's doing. And the only way, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, the older,
I want to see half faces in a selfie from a vacation. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I want to see shit that we were doing. I want to see old people get to what we was on 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're over 50, I need a selfie a day, low key. The older you get, I want to see those selfies. But nobody who knows what's going on the internet. But some people that know what's going on is you guys. You guys are our fans. You guys tune into us every week. You guys know what's going on. You guys make this all possible. That's going to do it here at Soft Launch for episode 50. We are so happy.
Super excited.
So grateful. And so lucky and blessed to be able to do this together and have amazing people take it in and listen to it. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. And this is to episode 50 and to 50 more in the future. And we can't wait to do episode 100 soon. That's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be crazy.
But I love you.
I love you.
I love you guys. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.